Hey guys, what's up? It's GameFace here, and welcome back to episode 9 of my Pimp My Ride series. And it has been about 4 or 5 days, I think, since I last uploaded a Pimp My Ride episode. So today I thought I'd be back with a pretty decent car. As you can see, I think it's based on the Lamborghini Gallardo. I think that's what it's based on. I know it's definitely a Lamborghini. But yeah, we're basically going to go pimp that car out and hopefully make it look really cool. Again, this is a non-live commentary just because I haven't really been able to do record any videos with a live commentary recently. So this is from like a week ago, so I can't even remember what the gameplay really shows. But I remember the car after it's finished, and I can tell you now it does look absolutely fantastic. It's one of the cars which I want to drive it, but then part of me just goes, I just want to look at it because I don't want to damage it or anything like that. But the actual finished car looks really good, and it's one of the best ones I've done so far. So I decided that when I ordered this car to my garage that I didn't really like the green it came in. I thought it'd be a bit brighter than that. It's a bit of a dull green, which I ordered it in. I think it was about just over 200 grand maybe for this one, and I think I was also recommended by, I'm sure somebody recommended this one. I think it was by, it was by Andy. He wanted me to do a Lamborghini, so this is a Lamborghini. I decided to put armor upgrade to 100% as always. The racing brakes on, the bodywork. I wasn't too sure whether to put the roll cage in or not, but somebody said it looks better with the roll cage, so I think I decided to go for it. I hope I've said that. Yeah, I did, because I know in one of the previous episodes I decided not to. Engine obviously level 4. Then I was wondering whether to change it or not. I decided to change it. I was considering adding the hood as well, but then I don't know whether it looks good without that or not, so I went without the hood, and put the lights on as normal. The plate I kept the same, I think. That is pretty much the one I keep as the same. Now the colour, this is what makes a car look really good normally. If you don't pick a good colour, the car doesn't look as good. So I was determined to go for a brighter colour, but I didn't want it to be too bright because Lamborghinis are normally quite bright colours. But this one I wanted to stand out, but it not to make it look ridiculous when you're driving about in it. So I was considering going for one of the white ones. I thought it looked quite cool, but then I thought let's go for a bit more of a colour one. So I was considering purple as well, and I eventually came across a blue colour, which I had a couple of blues, a couple of different shades of blue to decide which one I was going to go with. I decided to go on this one, so then I went into the spoiler. Now that spoiler at the back looks absolutely fantastic, so I decided to go with the carbon wing. Now obviously with the best suspension, or the most expensive one, and the transmission as normal, the most expensive one again. Turbo, obviously I put that on, makes it go a bit faster. I was just checking how much faster it would make it go. And I thought I would go with some sport wheels. I was going to look for a decent set of wheels because there are a lot to choose from. And I thought I'd have a look at one that maybe is a bit different, but something I still like. I know it for this one. I think they are some like carbon black ones, but obviously I've made the colour different. Now I couldn't decide what colour to go with either. Whether to go with a green or whether to go with the exact same blue, or whether to go with a really bright one or just a black. Now I can't actually remember which I went with. Was it a green? I was genuinely considering going with a green colour, but I think I might have gone with some yellowy orange colour maybe in the end. Or was it? Oh, it was red. No, I went for this red colour. I decided in the end. Yeah, I remember that now. I also chucked the custom tyres on, bulletproof, and went with the red tyre smoke to obviously go with the wheels. And then obviously the limo tint on the car I eventually went for, and that is pretty much it. That was everything that I could have chosen. And look at this car, I was really happy with it. You'll see in a couple of shots in a couple of seconds the back of it. I mean, you can just see how much of a nice car this really is. I thought I'd do a bit of spinning around in it just to kind of show it off a bit. And you can really see how much of a decent car this is with the red smoke behind it. It really does look pretty good. Now, only thing I was worried about is because it had so much speed, and it really did have a lot of speed, I just didn't want to crash it. But you can see that I was trying to test out how fast it was. Obviously here I just select the garage, which I'm going to go put it in, which is about a mile away I think. Yeah, just under a mile. And I was trying to go quite fast, see how fast I could get it going. Obviously, going fast, I mean, if you've got to slow down somehow, and I don't tend to use my brakes, so inevitably I was going to probably crash at some point. Now, I was hoping that this wouldn't happen, and I seem to be doing pretty well to start off with, but I was sure that I would end up crashing the car, which I think looks absolutely fantastic. I'm not too sure on the wheels though at the moment. I might decide to change that at a later date, but at the moment I quite like the car. But like I say, I did crash into that sign there. I don't think that would have caused too much damage, but I just thought I'd check there. I'm hoping it hasn't done anything, to be honest. But yeah, it was just a fairly quick drive back to the garage, and I'll be showing you the other cars which I've pimped out in the previous episodes. So if you haven't seen the previous episodes, I would recommend going to have a look at them. Even if you literally just look at the car before it's pimped out and then click to the end of the video and check it afterwards. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe, and goodbye.